Alright traders, we're looking at S&P 500 mini futures. We're going to be using price action, and the structure right now is in a nice bullish trend working higher. We have correction right now to the downside, but as a trader, I need to understand that in price action, bigger patterns, they take precedence, and according to trendline rule, you expect new high to be tested. We have a couple setups on the way up. Right now, the correction is the recent structure, but I'm not thinking about short entries. All I want to do is let this correction play out, and then I want to go long again because uptrend needs new high tested. So market traded down, we have a break, visual to like a pullback, and downtrend played out with the break and push to a new low. So downtrend played out. And right now, if we're going to get a push above the EMA, 21 bar exponential moving average, that's a good sign that the buyers are back in the market and they're about to test the new high. Because if you're still below EMA, you simply don't know how deep the pullback is going to be. There can be a couple more pushes lower. So for this reason, I'm waiting for the push above EMA. And by the way, at this point, you still wouldn't have these key levels drawn yet. We have push above EMA. We have a high low here, but it doesn't really confirm much. The pullback was a little bit stronger. We need the failed second entry short, okay, because the second entry short is going to trap traders on the wrong side of the market. Uptrend needs new high, and the downtrend played out. So why would you go short? You wouldn't. So for this reason, you want to take a failed second entry short, and we have a new low. First entry short, one will take lower, pullback, second entry failure. We have failed second entry short, EMA keeps holding, uptrend needs new high. Actually, two channels need new high. This one, the secondary one, and the big one. And this is a great high probability setup where price action rules align. Okay, you created a scalp. You'd expect prices to go higher, but market reverse down. Okay, so now that we reverse down, I'm not too shaken by this. This can happen. I still expect new high. I just cannot be as aggressive because ideally I would like to have some stronger established trend and take second entry long. Because market right now keeps just whipsawing up and down, I'm being a little bit careful. This is not something I would like to see. But what's good about this is that the structure is very sideways. So at this point you can identify these key levels because EMA is very flat. Okay, you traded up into the structure, so you want to be buying because the trend is up. So you want to be taking trades with the direction of the main trend. Okay, one leg break, second leg down, and you actually have, I believe this is a new high. No, this is not the second entry long because you have first entry long, pullback, second entry long here, but the downtrend is in play. We have nice momentum bar far from the EMA after new low. This is actually not a bad trade. You can view it as a well breakout out of this trading range while the uptrend is new high. Definitely more advanced trade. But what's nice is that the downtrend is a break new low and visually looks like one leg down, break, second leg down, uptrend is new high. If you took this trade, you're more advanced. I like it because I don't think you can go long here, but because it traded down and showed significant momentum, strong bullish bar again, chances are real high you're gonna at least pull back to the EMA. Okay, can I get a failed second entry short of EMA just like here? We broke below. We have a high low, but I don't think it's strong enough. It doesn't really confirm much. Once again, the pullback was much stronger than we would want to see. Also, we broke below EMA, so I really think we need to get something like this, the failed second entry short. This is only new low, no break below, no break below. So yes, this is only high low. Can I get a failed second entry short? No, we're breaking below, and now I'm being really patient, okay? I do expect new high, but not under conditions like this, because at this point, I don't have any secondary channel. This uptrend has a break new high, okay? So I have a secondary channel. Okay, it played out here, it played out here, that played out, and now we're going way too sideways. This is way too congested. So I'm not going to even touch this because anything can happen. This is very sketchy, very congested. I do expect new high, and we are in the trend range as well, so you're not surprised that the support is holding, but I need to see some clean established secondary channel to the upside in order for me to go long again. Okay, because I don't want to be gambling here. I don't want to be picking bottoms. It's way too volatile, way too sketchy. It's very hard to identify exactly when the market's going to go higher. It's too congested, so I'm just being patient here. And we actually have a nice push working higher. You have one leg break, second leg up. You have, once again, brand new push up, so I can view this as a brand new trend on its own. Why? Because remember, our main channel to the left still needs new high tested. So I still have the main bias on my mind. Okay, we are correcting. We have another second entry long. Had this second entry long form close to the EMA would be actually good trade. I mean, it's not terrible trade, but you can see it's not even full at the EMA. Good thing is the main bias, main trend needs new high, but you know, the channel not fully established. I didn't take it. I don't really like it as much. It's snuffled at the EMA. I mean, maybe you can consider if you're more aggressive because momentum was there and really something is telling you you're going to go higher. It's just the fact that it's snuffled at the EMA, trend line just about to be established. We need something better. It worked, but not the greatest trade. Okay, we now want to see clear second entry long. Can we get it? No, we broke below. Okay, pushed above EMA. Now I want to see high above EMA. Okay, because two channels need new high. Can I get it? No, we have a break push to new high. You have a second entry long, but you cannot take because the downtrend is in play. This channel played out. It's always better to be buying when you also have confirmed secondary channel. And what do I mean by secondary channel? Remember, this is the first main channel, and the secondary channel is the channel that you play while you expect new high for the main channel. Okay, so it's always ideal when you have this channel also without new high, so two channels need new high. When you have a breaking new high, I generally avoid the first second entry long and just take some confirmation to make sure, okay, yes, secondary channel played out, but the main channel still needs new high, so we can still go long, but with some confirmation here. There is nothing like this, and you have a breaking new high. Okay, uptrend played out, so I'm gonna pause looking to go long. Everything played out. And on top of that, we were going sideways, so we already have trend range established. That doesn't mean though I can sell. Okay, remember, anything can happen. I'm just gonna wait this area of development out, and I'm gonna see what is the next market cycle. So I'm not going long, uptrend played out, I'm not going short, there's no reversal pattern below EMA. Okay, and we have nice decisive push down. So finally I can start trading again. Because we're back into trend range, I'm gonna draw a new trend, and I want to see second entry short at the EMA. I don't have a second entry short, I have a break in new low, downtrend played out, and I have a push above EMA, so there is no big structure right now, okay, other than the trend range, no big structure. So my best bet is just to follow the short-term trend line rule, okay? So on the way down, I was looking for a second entry short to test a new low. On the way up, I want to see second entry long at the EMA to test a new high. Can I get it new high first entry long? No, so breaking new high, uptrend played out. Okay, everything played out. Market is correcting. You have break new low, but I can redraw it like this, but this also has new low. So I'm not going to argue with the market. Everything played out now, so you're mainly taking this easy. Okay, let's see what's going to happen. Well, you can tell trends are pivoting quickly. Had there been some great second entry short, you cannot take. Of course, there's a bad bar, but you cannot take because downtrend played out. Uptrend played out with the break. Push to new high. You actually have a strong lower high here. Very strong signal bar. This is not such a bad trade because you can see how short lasting these short-term channels are. You can tell that trends are pivoting very quickly. Okay, up and down, up and down. You have a break new high, push below EMA. So since this is such a small structure, you're probably not going to get a failed second entry long because market's going to move so far down. So lower high is actually okay. I'm actually a fan of this trade. It's not a bad trade. I'll go to market. It's not a bad trade to consider. There was no failed second entry long. Of course, if you get a failed second entry long, that's only better. But it needs to be close to the EMA. I'm going to redraw a channel a bit wider now because the push down is quite structured. You have tiny lag, but the push down is much stronger. I don't think I can take any setup here. You need some great lower high below EMA, which you don't get. It started above EMA, so nothing here. Okay, downtrend played out. Now, can you be thinking about faking the breakout or buying? Well, you can see that we are already going lower every single time. Okay, you would expect some reversal here if the support is holding. So at this point, I would need some failed second entry short above EMA to be considering going long again. And market push down again, so this is definitely way too bearish, okay? I have to skip the second entry short because I have no channel confirmed. Market is working higher, okay. And now we have push below EMA. So at this point, if I'm going to zoom out, every single structural major high and low, they're lower and lower. So I can draw a channel. I can draw it like this, but this is a little bit too wide. If I'm going to cut this corner right here, I actually have perfect confirmation. Okay, nice market geometry here, here, and here. So I don't mind cutting this corner because it allows me to get bounces here and this bounce. So normally we don't do it. It doesn't happen often, but because you can have such a nice confirmation of this channel, you can cut the corner. And you can tell it's starting to look more like a downtrend. The range doesn't really have effect on this structure at all. And because we push down now, we are in this downtrend. It's a weaker trend, but let's right now pause looking to go long. You have some failed second entry long, but problem is, you know, this short-term channel played out, break new low. You know, it's not a bad trade. I can mark it. I was looking for some second entry short, something a little bit stronger because this channel was a little bit too weak. We were in that range. Uptrend doesn't have a new high, but you can take it. It's not a terrible trade. Okay, I don't think I'll be looking for longs because we are in a trend down. This whole time what's going through my mind is I want to see decisive push below EMA and a setup below EMA. What I can do is measure one leg, project. Okay, market's probably trying to test the new high because you're above EMA the whole time. Okay, there's no trade. You cannot go short here. It's an inside bar. You cannot go short above EMA now. So no decisive push below EMA. Market finally created new high for this bullish leg. Okay, you break new high. And what we like is how sideways this is going. Okay, because this is negating any wider bullish trend like this. Perfect. So I can delete this. This is brought to like a pullback. Main trend is bearish. Once again, in price action, bigger pattern takes precedence. Decisive push below EMA, perfect. So now all price action rules are starting to align again. This is where the setup will have 90% chance of success because two channels need new low, and I want to take second entry short at the EMA because this downtrend needs new low. It's a bad bar. You can use double bar entry, but you need to use deep limit order. If you're gonna enter this on a double bar entry, because context is clear, you need to at least put it to the middle like this because in total it's really big risk. You can tell this is 5.75 and this is a little bit bigger too because stop loss has to go here. So with the limit order, deep one, yes, you can consider, but it needs to be deep limit order. I would not enter this such a risk at the bottom. I waited and I got the nice low high triple test confirmation. The second entry short still worked because your stop loss is above this bar. But now you have juicy bar at the EMA. You also have this resistance. This is a great lower high triple test. I like this setup. I actually do this trade as well. Lower high triple test. Two downtrend need new low. Perfect price action. We have a break, push to new low. Downtrend played out. Gonna draw the uptrend, but at this point it's getting quite late. Market is about to close. Right. So this is the overall structure for today. We have actually perfect market cycle. We have uptrend, break new high, a little bit of a consolidation into a brand new downtrend, break, push to a new low. So you can see the trend line rule is extremely powerful. What you just have to remember that right after the current trend plays out, you don't really want to be rushing into trades because it takes some time for new market cycle to be established, like this break new high, break new low. So around this area or this area, you have to give it a little bit more time. Wait for more price action to know exactly what you're working with. But I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you had a good trading day, and I'm going to talk to you next time. If you like your trading,